Inspirational, transformative, encouraging. These three words strongly describe this year's recipient of the Faculty Award for Teaching Excellence, Dr. David Rosch. During his time as an instructor in the college, Dave has updated or created from scratch 8 different agricultural education courses, ranging from leadership theory to training methods. Dave has also been a primary leader in developing the Ag Ed graduate program, as well as serving as the primary advisor for more than 20 students in the online graduate degree program. Dave was also instrumental as the leader for the campus-wide minor in leadership studies. In addition to being a primary architect of the redesigned leadership education concentration, Dave has taken on a major role in developing many of the required courses. One of Dave's career-shaping initiatives was to provide students with a global learning experience in Italy. The international exposure Dave provides for students during this course opens their eyes to an environment most have never experienced. As a student nominator said, "I can think of no other professor during my time at Illinois who contributed more to who I am today, both in compassion for others and leadership abilities. A role model who inspires, Dave Rosch."
A gifted instructor, devoted mentor, and department leader, all words that describe Dr. Jennifer Hardesty, this year's recipient of the College of ACES Senior Faculty Award for Teaching Excellence. Jennifer's teaching is described by students and peers as a model of transformative teaching excellence. She believes that students learn best when they can apply course material to their own lives, and teaches in ways that foster self-reflection, personal growth, and inclusivity. Besides teaching graduate courses, a graduate seminar, and 2 undergraduate courses, Jennifer has served as the Human Development and Family Studies Director of Undergraduate Programs, as well as the department's Honors Coordinator. Advising many HDFS James Scholar students, Jennifer has dedicated her efforts to both increasing the number of HDFS students in the Honors Program and retaining students in the program through graduation. A 2016 HDFS James Scholar and Bronze Tablet honoree wrote, "When I think about the kind of professor I want to be someday, I need not look further than Dr. Hardesty." Jennifer Hardesty, ACES Senior Faculty Award for Teaching Excellence.
A remarkably diverse and impressive research program recognized worldwide exemplifies the contributions of this year's Faculty Award for Excellence in Research recipient, Dr. Michael Ward. In the words of a nominator, few researchers have been as accomplished as Mike in combining their interests and approach to basic and applied questions in wildlife conservation. Mike's work on farming practices and stopover behavior of migratory birds is a clear example. Perhaps more significant is Mike's pioneering research in the area of tracking wildlife movement through advanced telemetry technology. Mike has obtained funding ranging from large continuing grants to monitor endangered species for the Army to theoretical studies funded by the National Science Foundation. Mike is now at the point where funding agencies are calling him to ask him if he will do research for them. Another nominator pointed out that Mike's interests in questions about avian behavior and ecology and basic research in ornithology can be used to make the management and conservation of birds more effective. A focus of Mike's work has been improving agricultural landscapes for migrating birds. The Illinois Audubon Society describes it as cutting-edge work in its contribution to full life cycle conservation of migratory shorebirds. For his continued work at the intersection of production agriculture and conservation, a Faculty Award for Excellence in Research is awarded to Mike Ward.
Continuing a long legacy of important swine nutrition studies at the University of Illinois, we honor Dr. Hans Stein with the Senior Faculty Award for Excellence in Research. In the words of a nominator, Hans is arguably the leading swine nutrition researcher in the world today. His work spanning a range of topics, but with a clear emphasis on measurement of digestibility of nutrients in feed and feed ingredients. During his more than a decade on the ACES faculty, he has averaged 15 refereed papers in top journals each year, and is also averaging more than $1 million in research funding annually. His important work has been recognized internationally, as evidenced by having been invited to make over 200 presentations in 26 countries. And many students and scientists from around the world come to our campus to work in his lab. Hans has created an ever-evolving website through which the results of his research are communicated to scientists, industry, and producers. Another nominator noted he is a good colleague, always making time to review manuscripts. The Senior Faculty Award for Excellence in Research is presented to Dr. Hans Stein. Dr. Paul McNamara, honored with the Senior Faculty Award for Excellence in Extension, has committed a large part of his career to strengthening extension systems around the world by boosting agricultural productivity, increasing food security, and decreasing poverty. His varied work is exemplified by two major projects, the ACES in Sierra Leone Study Abroad program and the International Modernizing Extension and Advisory Services, MIAS, project. The ACES in Sierra Leone Study Abroad program is a partnership between UIUC and Najala University. One short-term program emphasizes agriculture and food security issues. Semester-long residential experiences include coursework and field internships in the areas of international development and agribusiness, global health, nutrition, and sanitation. The 5-year, $9.2 million project was led by the U of I and involved land-grant institutions, producer organizations, non-governmental organizations, extension platforms, and consultants. Paul's capable leadership provided collaboration opportunities for students and faculty at the U of I and throughout the land-grant university system. In the words of a nominator, Dr. McNamara's accomplishments and contributions in strengthening and expanding the global mission of the college are highly distinguishable and have made significant improvements to the health and well-being of the citizens of many countries, including the United States. The Senior Faculty Award for Excellence in Extension goes to Dr. Paul McNamara.